Greetings and salutations, new Entropian, and welcome to Entropia Universe. Today we're going to be talking about a few things. We're going to be talking about skills, mentors, your levels, TT melee, exploring, and low-level hunting locations. So it will probably behoove you to stay tuned. That's right. First off, before we go any further, did you get your starter pack yet? You need to go grab your starter pack from the web shop because it's important. I'll let you do that now if you haven't done so already. All right, I'm not gonna stand here anymore. I'm ready. I want to move. Let's move. All right, so let's just go ahead and call it right here. I'm going to go ahead and go into the system tabs. We're going to click on skill messages for our local channel, because you could do that. But once you are a little bit skilled in this game and you max out a weapon, there we go. We got our first skill, inflict range damage skill. All right, so as you progress through, oh man, these skills are just not coming to me fast enough. I know what to do. All right, so let's see. Open up your inventory. Go over here. Now I have a bunch of pills, but what I actually have right here is one of those 50% skill gain pills from the starter pack. We're gonna go ahead and take this right now. You can either put them in your bar, which I have some in my bar right here, or you can right click it right from the menu and consume. Freaking tasty, man. I love it. And now we're going to be able to get a lot more skills whenever we actually do things. Now, I got a lot of skills as it is, so we're just going to see just exactly how the skill pills work, and I'm going to go ahead and explain to you how these skill pills work and why they're important for you to have. Now, I have a lot of skills, so it might be a little bit less skills that I gain versus what you're going to be gaining. Me, as you can see, it's 0.01, but you're probably getting something along the lines of 1 or 2 or a lot. And as you progress in your levels, as you skill up, you're going to get less and less over time. So this is a very grindy game. That's kind of why I love this game, to be completely honest. But press K and you'll activate your skills. Now these are my skills. Your skills will probably be a lot different. Look at that. Spacecraft engineering, I'm a noob. Look at that. Particle beamer technology, I'm also a noob. Gauss weapon technology, I am also a noob. Only got 8 points in scan mutant. Are you serious? I guess I haven't been scanning mutants. Wow. But that's from the bottom. Let's take a look at the top. Alright, there we go. That's what I'm looking at. We got Great Master, Ultimate Master, and listen, I've been playing this game for quite a while. Like I said, I am a mentor. So I'm one of those guys that will actually mentor you in the game. Now there is a way to actually set up mentoring, and it's very important. If there's anything that I miss, what you're going to want to do is find a mentor. There's like 2 separate buttons for that. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, you press N, go to mentor, and look for the mentor register. You click on that and you get to find whatever mentors are actually online. Let's see who's online. So there's quite a few people that are online. Maybe find a decent mentor that actually has a high score. You can do something like that. And in the event that I don't tell you everything I know, do not get this guy as a mentor. He is a known pirate, and he will shoot you down in space. And so don't carry loot in space. I'm just going to throw that out there. I don't trust that guy. uh, but yeah, there's quite a few people online right now. A lot of mentors online. If I happen to be online, I will definitely mentor you. But that you're gonna have to join my society at the same time. There's a lot of good people on these lists. We've got Rar66, great dude. He has a Starfinder, pretty good. We got Maria Sunday. Yeah, they're good people. There's a lot of good people in this game. I probably missed a few good people, but there was Rowan Granny Render over there. Good person. They own a mothership. Hey, there's Wand Axe Murderer. He has graduated 16 people. He's actually a member in my society. How about that? Aside from that, what you're wanting to do is you're wanting to find a mentor that can actually cover a lot of things that I might miss in explaining. That being said, skills are important. Why are we not shooting? We have a skill pill activated. We should... If you have a skill pill activated, you should probably always be shooting. It's just the name of the beast. Absolutely. But it looks like skills are important. What am I trying to say? Just shoot the gun, get the skills, and then level up. What happens when you level up? All right, press P, and that actually activates the professions screen. And here you can see exactly what level you are. So you gather skills from doing various different activities. And those skills go into various different professions. And they can all level you up. Like, doing something completely random can level up a completely random profession. Like if you get, let's see, we got courage right here. If you get enough courage... In some aspects, you can actually end up leveling like stuff like evade or I might be wrong on that one, but or like melee or something like that. So a lot of different skills go. Oh, did y'all see that? Papillon. We just picked up some fruit just walking around randomly. That's one of those free to play things. You can actually find that stuff, and I got a good stack of it, and I actually use it. I'm actually supposed to be one of the people that buy it. But I pick up my own sometimes. That's besides the point. But we've been shooting for like a quick little minute. But professions are important. And once you get up to a good portion of your professions, let's see. We're going to activate this Barbella. And just so you guys know, whenever you're first starting out, of course, you start at 0. And then as you progress through, doing activities, you're going to level up. And that's going to eventually max out your weapon to where it's now doing, well, it says 5.5 out of 11. That first part's probably lower for you. But right here, 5.5 out of 11 on the right-hand side is the max that weapon can do. It will never do more. No matter how high your level gets, you'll never be able to do more damage with that weapon. Aside from putting extra amps on it and stuff like that, and there's just a limit to how that all goes. Now I'm going to cover a little something a little bit different right now, because skills are important. And just because you get a starter Barbella and it happens to be a laser rifle, there are many different types of weapons in this game, and I want to go ahead and give you the option to explore some of those. So give me one quick second. I guess I gotta really cover the basics. This thing behind me is called a trade terminal. Very important little dingleberry. All right, it's a trade terminal. Over here is your storage facility, and over here is your repair terminal. All very important things. You're going to be visiting these things a lot throughout your playtime. Let's go ahead and repair our equipment. Looks like we've only all that shooting. We have to pay 15 peck. That's not actually that bad. That's pretty good. I've seen worse. I've seen a lot worse. Like, no, for real, I've seen, like, oh god, things have been broken. my wallet. You gotta play it whatever level you're willing to lose at. Just saying, but try not to lose. Try to get as many skills as you can. So we're opening up the trade terminal now. During our little thing, we've amassed what 54 animal muscle oil and some shrapnel, 5.33 head of shrapnel. Now you can take this shrapnel, right click it, and you can convert it into ammo. So you can actually get more ammo to shoot with in the form of universal ammo. Now let's just say that you actually have PED on your balance sheet and you don't want to buy universal ammo. Okay, well, you can't really buy universal ammo when you're out of shrapnel. You can always buy ammo here. Weapon cells, synthetic mind essence, that's going to be in a different video. But BLP pack, weapon cells, this is where you're going to be able to get it. Also, you're going to be able to... Listen, if you didn't get the starter pack, I mean, I guess you can run around with this, but it's just... you don't get the speed increase bonus. I'm just saying. It's just... And this, it looks better. Okay? Alright. There's all sorts of things in here that you can possibly buy. Extra survey probes. You're going to need to know all this. Use survey probes in case you're going to do some mining. We'll cover mining later. But right here, when you're first starting out in the game, it would behoove you, whatever that word means, to think about skilling up the TT weaponry as far as it can go. How far does it go? Let's see. It looks like it goes up to level 3. You might want to go past level 3 using it. Try to grind out as much as you possibly can with the TT stuff. And you're going to want to not just use the knife, you're going to want to use the sword too. And although there isn't a lot of fist weapons in the game that won't like rip money out of your bank account forcibly, because they do get quite expensive, I'd go ahead and also use the TT fist blade. And you just want to skill. You want to get these base skills, especially the melee base skills, because that increases things like strength and it increases your hit points. As you can see right here where it says health, you see this little bar? As you sit there and use melee, this bar is going to grow really fast, especially when you're first starting out the game. So I would do that until it becomes really seriously harder and hard to get that up. Aim for level 10, and then you can get something called the R Matrix series of weapons, which actually takes ammo. And it's gonna treat you a little bit better, and it'll last a little bit longer. But these weapons are limited, so once they break, the 9 PED, once it breaks, you're gonna have to go ahead and toss it into the thing. Let's see. I got one bad thing right here. All right, so this R Matrix B Amplifier 17 has 0 PED on it. It is a limited item. It cannot be repaired. It's going to be exactly like your sword or knife or fist weapon is going to be. So you're just going to have to toss it in there to get rid of it, and you sell it for 0. That's how you get rid of items that are in your inventory that you just don't need anymore. There's no sense wasting a complete item slot for it. Just throw it in there and sell it. It's a limited item and you can't use it anymore. Oh look, I got another thing it's limited. I can't really use this anymore. It is what it is, but it has 36 extra pec on it, but whatever, I can't use it anymore. I'm just gonna go ahead and sell that too. Now, other things that you could possibly sell is like the animal muscle oil. But no, wait, don't do that. Absolutely no. Right click most items in the game. especially if you have a pretty decent stack of it. And you'll see that there's a markup on these things. All right, so this is a 102.16% markup. A weekly, it's 101.67. The lower that number gets, the more apt that it can actually be TT'd. However, there is a function in the game called recycle that you can take these items right here and you can recycle them into nanocubes, which actually has a value of lower than what I just TT'd that for, which is 168. But you're gonna want to sell, if you have to, you gotta sell these things in pretty big, decent stacks. Right now, it's probably not gonna be a good thing, but you have to weigh the risks and all that stuff. Now, if you're actually gonna be using nanocubes in construction, another video in the future, then it becomes worth your time. If not, you're gonna want to try your best to make a friend that will buy whatever you loot for a decent markup above the trade terminal value, which this is a trade terminal value of 1.62 head. So I'd want to find a friend that would be willing to pay me 163 or higher. You get what I'm saying? Most of the items, it's all an economy. It's an economy. So you got to try to take whatever you get in your loot and your hunting returns and try to sell it to other players. I'm not gonna give you names or anything like that. You're gonna have to figure that out yourself. Maybe your mentor will buy it. I don't know, but just keep that in mind. All right, and skill up that melee. I mean it. Skill up the melee. It's important for your hit points. Looks like somebody doesn't have a starter pack. Shame. This guy does though. This is a good dude right here. This guy's probably cool, but he doesn't have a starter pack. You should get a starter pack. All right, next thing. All right, you guys ready? I know you got something similar to this, but this one is mine. This is not from the starter pack. This is the real deal. This is an unlimited CDF light scout vehicle. But I'm pretty sure you got your little Valkyrie. So let's get ready, because the next portion of this is exploration. This game is massive. And yeah, sure, you can run around if you want, but you're gonna have to get a vehicle. Or, I mean, thankfully you have a vehicle, right? If you want to get around and do stuff. Now, I think you start out with the vehicle and whatnot. I think they understood that, yeah, this game is massive and you do need a vehicle. So you might have like 2 different vehicles. I don't know. But there's many different vehicles in this game. There's flying vehicles, and you're probably going to want to get one of those. I'm gonna be completely real with you. But explore. This is very massive. And make sure you press M for your map. I have my map like right there, but I can make it bigger. But we are all over the place, and there's these little things called teleporters. They're all over the map, like everywhere, dudes. Like every little one of these little dots is a different teleporter. And it's up to you to unlock a lot of these. Now, of course, you're going to be starting out with a few yourself, but here's a teleporter for Sisyphus. You're going to want to go there. It's very important if you want to tier up your bookins. Let's see. Fort Fury's nice, but it's for mid-level players. All right, you also going to want to go visit Fort Lahar. That's a very nice place. You probably want to get a flying vehicle or get someone to take you to Boreas, especially if you're a free-to-play player. A lot of people like to go there. Another good place is the Twin Peaks. You're going to need to get Twin Peaks. It's great. Maybe they might let you on the Ashy Oil Rig to go pick up some oil, but they might just shoot you on sight. I don't know, because this right here is the Ashy Oil Rig. It is a PvP area. You gotta definitely go out and explore and have a little bit of fun. Go over here. This is all owned land areas. Players actually own some of these land areas over here, and they charge you tax to hunt there. Yeah, I know. But this game is massive. This game is absolutely massive. But it's up to you to do your own exploring. You dig? So have fun. Go where you need to go. And I'm gonna go somewhere random. I think over here. Yeah, that looks great. I'll see you there. Looks like we're at the Two Arches. It's a freaking bridge. You realize how crazy it is to drive over a bridge? There are various different little areas that are along the way as I was approaching this area, and there are actually quests over here. I would assume, I don't see it because I've already done it, but I'd assume that there's quests over here. So if you see a quest, stop and do it, and you might have a little bit of fun. Let's see, I think we're getting like really close. Kind of want to go off-roading. Let's see if this works. Uh-oh. Okay, listen. No one criticize me right now. I know I just hit a tree. You know what? No. All right, so this is Port Atlantis. This is gonna be a very, very interesting place to end the video on, because I don't want to go too far, but make sure that you absolutely take time to explore Entropia Universe, because this game is massive. There's a lot of people. Be sociable, and I hope I've covered almost everything. I guess for the low-level hunting locations, this entire area around here is safe for low levels. So pew pew, your heart's content. Get your skills up. It's very important. Change mobs every once in a while. And oh, maybe one thing I should mention: as you progress throughout killing mobs, something very special is going to pop up. Now I got a lot of this, but let's see. You get the barricades right here. This is just for an example. You will be able to claim a reward. I would wait until you have a mentor before you start claiming rewards, because to graduate you need anatomy, geology, and engineering. And if you're going to be doing codex, you're going to want to be picking anatomy very often. Trust me on this, just so you can get through the whole process a little bit quicker. But every single mob has a codex, and it will help your skills immensely by paying attention and killing things that have codex. I guess that's about it for right now. I knew I threw that right in the end. It should have been more in the middle of the beginning, but you know what? At least I said something, right? You see something, you say something. Like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe down in the comment section below. And let me know how I did. Is this a good video for the new players? All you experienced players watching this, are you laughing at me right now? I'm laughing at me right now. Until next time, y'all. Y'all have a great one.